Thank you and welcome to the Teacher Transformation Series. The first pillar of the Teacher Transformation Series focused on the person of the teacher, who you are when no one is watching. Now we want to step into the second pillar, the profession of the teacher. The profession of the teacher is built on two foundational blocks, competency and connection. Under competency, we're going to look at the skill to teach with excellence, skills, methods, qualifications, growth, etc. Under connection, we're going to look at the ability to reach the heart while you train the mind, classroom culture, discipline, relationships, emotional intelligence. This is where who you are meets what you do. Because teaching is not just a calling, but a craft as well. And like every great craft, it must be refined, sharpened, and practiced with intention. In today's world, the teacher is no longer the conveyor of content. You are a designer of learning, a coach of potential, and a curator of culture. That's who you are. Every lesson, every conversation, every feedback builds not only knowledge, but also character, creativity, and confidence. When skill and connection meet, transformation happens, not just in students, but in society. Because a professional teacher doesn't just teach subjects, they shape destinies. So welcome to the second pillar, the profession of the teacher, where mastery meets meaning. We will begin with the pillar competency. Competency is the teacher's superpower. It's not only having 1,000 methods, it's about mastering the right ones for the right moment. A competent teacher is confident, creative, and credible. Think about it. No pilot is celebrated for their passion alone. Passion is good, but without skill, it's dangerous. The same is true for teaching. Competency turns calling into impact. It is what makes your lessons come alive. Your students stay curious, and your classroom becomes a place of growth. From embracing new technologies to understanding how children learn, competency ensures that you are always one step ahead, not just keeping up with the appearances or the changes, but leading it. In this series, we'll explore how to think, teach, and grow as a 21st century educator, how to future-proof your skills and your energy, how to adapt your teaching to diverse learners. Competency is not perfection, it's progress with purpose. It's what makes your professionalism visible and your passion sustainable. Let's begin with course number 1, the 21st century teacher. We're looking at mindsets, methods, and mastery. The world has changed, but has our teaching changed with it? Once upon a time, a teacher's main job was to deliver information. Today, information is everywhere. Now the teacher's job is to inspire transformation. In the 21st century, the best teachers are not just instructors, they're designers of experiences, facilitators of thinking, and architects of the future. According to John Maxwell's 5 levels of leadership, the degree of influence begins with a passion, moving to permission, production, people development, and the pinnacle, where people follow you because of who you are and what you represent. When you enter the classroom, you are the most important person in the learner's life, and they look to you for direction. Are you still teaching for yesterday's world, where demand and control ruled the day, or are you more inclusive? This begins with a mindset shift that takes you from delivering to designing. 21st century teaching starts not with methods, but with mindset. The old mindset says, I am the source of all knowledge. The new mindset says, I am a guide, helping students discover knowledge. According to the World Economic Forum, 65% of today's primary school children will work in jobs that does not yet exist. So teaching facts alone is not enough. We must teach how to think, adapt, and create. So what are some of the mindset shifts of the modern teacher? The old paradigm says, teach for exams. The new one says, teach for life. One old one says, you are an information giver. The new one says, you are a curiosity igniter. The third one under old paradigm says, you are control-centered. The new paradigm says, you are collaborative-driven. Again, the old one says, one size fits all. The new mindset says, personalization and empathy. After all, there are so many personalities in your classroom at the same time. The old one says, knowing the answer. And the new paradigm says, asking powerful questions to draw out the learning from the student. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I teaching students what to think or how to think? If this resonates, hit like and share with another teacher who is ready to shift from traditional to transformational. Let's look at the methods where you're redefining your how. As a 21st century teacher, the 21st century teacher is method rich, not because they use every method, but because they choose wisely. Here are 5 methods that bring today's classroom alive. Number 1, you can look at project-based learning. Students solve real-world problems. Example, a teacher in Koforidua guided students to design eco-friendly dustbins for their community, blending science, creativity, and purpose. These are moments they will remember forever. And even in an examination, they're able to remember, to make quick associations, recall, and justify their responses. Number 2 is flipped classroom. Students learn content at home and apply it in class. This makes a learner active and not passive participants. Number 3, gamified learning. Turn lessons into challenges and achievements. An example would be awarding resilience points, for example, for persistence or curiosity badges for questions asked. What more ideas can you come up with as a teacher? Share this in the comments below. Number 4 is storytelling for teaching. Stories make lessons stick. In the beginning, the atom was invisible. Students remember narratives more than formulas, especially ones that are dramatized. So get your drama on. Number 5 is technology as a tool, not a trophy. It's not about having gadgets. It's about using them meaningfully. Example, teachers using WhatsApp groups for reflection questions or AI tools like Quizlet for reinforcement. EdTech Global reports that classrooms integrating interactive digital tools see a 34% improvement in student engagement. And for your Gem Step, pick one new method for this week. It could be storytelling, project-based learning, or digital collaboration. Test it, reflect, tweak, and make it better as you go along. Let's now turn our attention to mastery. So we looked at mindset, we looked at methods, and now we're looking at mastery, which is really the heart of professional growth. Mastery is not perfection. Again, it's progress, it's consistency, it's deliberate improvement over time. James Clear, a writer and speaker, says that we do not rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. To master your craft as a teacher, you must practice 3 disciplines. The first is reflective practice. After every class, ask yourself or your students, do this together, it's more fun. What worked? What didn't? What will I do differently next time? Journal for about 5 minutes. Even if it's a minute, it's okay. Start, do something, but do journal a day to turn experiences into expertise. The second is feedback and mentorship. Invite feedback from your colleagues and your students. What helped you learn best today? Constructive feedback fuels growth faster than years of solo effort. So do ask your students, do ask your teachers. Let somebody come and observe you and give you feedback as you teach. The third is professional learning communities. These PLCs are superpowers. Join a teacher WhatsApp group, online forum, or local hubs to share ideas. Research shows that teachers in active PLCs are 2.5 times more likely to innovate in their teaching. Identify one growth partner, a fellow teacher who will challenge and support your journey towards mastery, and let them help each other to improve and to be the better versions of yourself. The 21st century teacher is not the one with all the answers, but the one who keeps asking the right questions. We teach not to fill minds, but to ignite them. We are not preparing students for exams, but for existence, to live. Albert Einstein, a Nobel Prize winner, writes that education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think and to produce results that we added ourselves. This week, choose one mindset, one method, and one mastery habit to strengthen. It could be mindset, where you're redefining how you see your role. It could be method, where you're trying a new teaching strategy, or mastery, where you're reflecting and refining your craft. This week, commit to yourself. Commit to something important. Be a high performer. Become a high performer. And for you to become a high performer, you must learn to master your mind, master the methods, and refine your crafts daily. That will be all for course 1. We would like to hear from you. Do comment, subscribe, like, share this video to inspire another teacher. Together, let's transform our classrooms one teacher at a time, one learner at a time. We will see you in the second course, Future-Proofing Your Skills for Continuous Learning and Digital Fluency. Please remember to like, share, pass it on to somebody, leave a comment, send us the email with your assignment done, and let us hear from you again. Until we see you, remember that character, like integrity, grows stronger when it is shared. So please do share, and see you in the next course.